Morning, guys. Before we start our challenge today, I just want to give a big old shout out to Sebastian. Sebastian from Poland has got his own channel right there. And this is how he looks. So you can go find it. That's probably Sebastian. It's Sebastian. There it is. Sebastian. Look for his icon. These are some of the videos he has up. He just started this and I'm so excited because the emails that he sent me and the love spirit that he is. The emails that he sent me are so well researched and so enlightening and just have been awesome. So I'm really excited to what he's going to have upcoming. And also, just real quick, I'm a Southern Cali girl that's now an Arizona girl. I'm a global girl. What's up? So, but check this out. This is new to me. This is so new to me. Anyway, but to the challenge we go. Sorry for missing yesterday. I hope your Thanksgiving was incredible. And what we have for today, Kina, say hi. Yes, honey, we are live. Not really, but we're going to upload this in a minute. Let's see what we got here. Lesson number 16. See if I can put this here. Stay put. There we go. Hi. Okay, lesson 16. I have no neutral thoughts. 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 Okay, so the idea for today is a beginning step in dispelling the belief that your thoughts have no effect. Oh! Everything you see is the result of your thoughts. There is no exception to this fact. Thoughts are not big or little, powerful or weak. They are merely true or false. Which takes us right back to the beginning, if this is the same in this book. Oh, it's worth it if it's in the front of the book. Otherwise, we'll just continue on. Nothing real can be threatened, and nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Nothing real can be threatened, and nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Now back to lesson 16. Thoughts are not big or little, powerful or weak. They are merely true or false. Those that are true create their own likeness. Those that are false make their own. In my neck of the woods, in the Bible verses, neck of the woods, they call that love of the Father, and the Father, and they call that the enemy. Terminology difference, but this is what it is. This is what it is. Thoughts are not big or little, powerful or weak. They are merely true or false. Those that are true create their own likeness. Those that are false make theirs. There is no more self-contradictory concept than that of idle thoughts, quote unquote. What gives rise to the perception of a whole world can hardly be called idle. Every thought you have contributes to truth or to illusion. Either it extends the truth or it multiplies illusions. Enemy, darkness, false, negative energy. What thoughts are we thinking? Simple, isn't it? We recognize the power in ourselves, in our own little kingdoms that will create the rest of it. Just think positively. How simple can it get? Every thought you have contributes to truth or to illusion. Either it extends the truth or it multiplies illusions. You can indeed multiply nothing, but you will not extend it by doing so. You can indeed multiply nothing, but you will not extend it by doing so. Wow. Wow. Okay, keep my commentary to myself. Besides your for this section, it's supposed to be just read. Besides your recognizing that thoughts are never idle, Salvation requires that you also recognize that every thought you have brings either peace or war, either love or fear. A neutral result is impossible because a neutral thought is impossible. There is such temptation to dismiss fear thoughts as unimportant, trivial, and not worth bothering about that is essential you recognize them all as equally destructive, but equally unreal. I repeat that. There is such a temptation to dismiss fear thoughts as unimportant, trivial, and not worth bothering about, that it is essential you recognize them all as equally destructive, but equally unreal. You will practice this idea in many forms before you really understand it. Okay then, you forge on. In applying the idea for today, search your mind for a minute or so with eyes closed. Actively seek not to overlook any little thought that may tend to elude the search. This is quite difficult until you get used to it. You will find that it is still hard for you to not make an artificial distinction. Interesting words they just used. You will find that it is still hard for you not to make artificial distinctions. Every thought that occurs to you, regardless of the qualities that you assign to it, is suitable subject for applying today's idea. In the practice periods, first repeat the idea to yourself with your eyes closed. I have no neutral thoughts. I have no neutral thoughts. In the practice periods, first repeat the idea to yourself, and then as each one crosses your mind, hold it in an awareness while you tell yourself, quote, this thought about blank is not a neutral thought. That thought about blank is not a neutral thought. As usual, use today's idea whenever you are aware of a particular thought that arouses uneasiness. The following form is suggested for this purpose. So if you got an uneasy thought, the following, repeat it with your eyes closed. This thought about blank is not a neutral thought because I have no neutral thoughts. 4 or 5 practice periods are recommended. 4 or 5 if you find them relatively effortless. If strain is experienced, 3 will be enough. The length to the exercise period should also be reduced if there is discomfort. And there you go, lesson 17 tomorrow. And our word for today, last day was vision. This is renewal. And what a beautiful day with it, with that white, beautiful blanket outside. Renewal. Okay. Love that does not renew itself every day becomes a habit, and in turn a slavery. Kali Gabran, which I know I butchered that name, but you know that author. Beautiful author with all the beautiful illustrations. Kahlil, K-A-H-L-I-L. Khalil. Sorry. Meditate on that thought for a second. Mr. Houston, hold on. Hey, Mark, can I call you right back? Is everything cool? Awesome, I'll call you right back. Okay. Mark and Tish are coming back today, which is exciting for the family. We all miss them terribly. Especially Tish. Tish has been gone for a minute, but we'll start up with prayers of the day again when she gets back. I'm very excited. And her face heals because she had some dental work and some hip work. And she's going to look so awesome, amazing. And she's going to be so strong. Back to renewal. She's going to be renewed. Thank you, Father. I'm so excited. Anyway, renewal. Love that does not renew itself every day becomes a habit and in turn a slavery. Raise your hand. Everyone, because we've all been there. Except maybe these new kids on the block. But no, I think we've all been there. It's part of the contrast we learn, right? Love that does not renew itself every day becomes a habit and in turn a slavery. Khalil Gibran. Each day you are born anew. Will your day to be fresh. Will your day to be fresh. Will your day to be fresh, young, and clean, or are you carrying a yesterday's burden into today? Renewal of your love is necessary to remain free and out of inner bondage. So it's not the other person you're blaming, it's inner bondage, right? Because you're putting that attachment to them. You're putting that desire, that need, that search outside of yourself that you're trying to find in another. So it's really your own inner shit, isn't it? Every day you are born anew. Will your day be fresh, young, and clean, or are you carrying yesterday's burden into today? Renewal of your love is necessary to remain free and out of inner bondage. When you do not renew yourself each day in a meaningful manner, you become susceptible to resentments and feeling out of sorts. And what a lovely way to put that. Feeling out of sorts. You just don't feel, you feel out of sorts. It's the least of it sometimes, isn't it? God, I don't miss that. I don't miss feeling that horrible. I don't miss that. I don't miss that. Thank you, Father, for taking that away. Renewal comes in many forms, from spending time in nature to a bubble bath to enjoying a good book. And what I mean by that, guys, not this last part. I think out of everything, because we always got to go into gratitude. So this is a gratitude moment, and I got to put it out there. Those last few years before the last year and a half were really, really painful. And I'm just in such gratitude. And if you have that testimony where you recognize that every day you don't, it's like you can't even imagine ever feeling that horrible again. The depression, come in, the depression and anxiety gone. Hold on. This is like an interesting video today. Come on in, hurry. If you're coming in, you better hurry, honey, because I got a video going. Okay, it's okay. I love you. Come on in when you're ready. Renewal comes in many, okay, what I was saying. The gratitude of I just take that as it ignites me, to use the Duncan word that we just talked about yesterday, Duncan. It ignites me to recognize that I've been through that desert and that I may cross it here and there en route to somewhere else briefly. But man, really owning your kingdom means you don't allow that much pain anymore in. It's just not a thing. You don't disallow it as in, oh, if you feel bad for, no, you feel it. You fucking feel it all the way. You're like, I thought this would work out and it didn't. Ouch. Okay, I'm okay. Oh, this is awesome. Then you look at the good stuff of everything that happened, and then it's lovely. And that's how you proceed on. But man, did that take a minute to learn. And by a minute, I mean agonizing, torturous, suffering pain for years. And now it's gone. So I think that's that inner self-work that we often talk about in this channel. If you've been with me for a minute, that inner self-work, that inner know thyself is the key. It's just the key to freedom, man. But renewal comes in many forms, from spending time in nature to a bubble bath to enjoying a good book or even spending dedicated time on creative pursuits. There is no wrong way to renew. There is no wrong way to renew, yet you must determine and use the renewal methods that work best for you. For me, it was knowing myself and being responsible for my energy and then allowing myself to have momentary, and I mean literally moments. I'm not talking hours. I'm not talking days. Sure as fuck not months. No, I'm talking feel that disappointment or feel that hurt or feel that longing or feel that sadness or feel that grief. Allow it, process it. It's part of the process. But just give it this much time, because you got all of eternity. You don't need to get stuck there. And then make that a habit. That's a good habit, to let things go, to not put ownership on anything. To not, people often use the word attach, and it seems so like, ugh. What do you mean no attachment? We're human beings. We need each other. But we're learning a new way, aren't we? To catch and release thing. Catch something and something's coming at you, and you naturally release it back. It could be a game for days. I mean, have you ever seen a dog chase a ball for hours? It could be very fun. It could just be a momentary thing. And there's polarity to that. So I hope you hope you're catching what I'm throwing out. That's the best way I could describe it. at this moment, in this juncture in time, as I try to process. How do you get to know yourself enough to own your own energy, to own your own decisions, and to release those attachments, but not have it be like this, like, oh, I'm detached. No. It's a play. It's a flow. It's a thing of beauty, really. It really is. Let's see. Renewal comes in many forms, from spending time in nature to a bubble bath to enjoying a good book or even spending dedicated time on creative pursuits. There is no wrong way to renew, yet you must determine and use the renewal method that works best for you. I enjoy spending time in nature under an oak tree or walking on the beach and listening to the surf. You may want to examine your life and add renewal into those stagnant areas. Don't be stagnant, boo. You're eternal. Why be stagnant? I mean, come on. Do you really need... There's rest, and then there's stagnation. And rest is beautiful, so yeah, it doesn't equate to stagnation. Stagnant areas can spoil your overall outlook and energy. Oh, guard that outlook, that vision you have, that energy. Guard it, boo. It's the most important thing to keep yourself happy. And therefore everybody else happy around you, because your vibration is high. Get it? Get it? You get it. You get it. Allow your inner spark to shine the light so you can be continuously renewed. Keeping the renewal flame alive, you become free. Go past that comfortable being uncomfortable, and because that's the matrix, right? And recognize that your new, what was uncomfortable is now very comfortable, because now it's just renewal. It's just possibility. It's just watching. I thought the watchers were always so like, ooh, they're just watching. But no, watchers are what we all can be. We can observe and create with our vision and our actions, and less with our words. Says the girl that talks to you guys all the time. What the fuck? I know, right? Keeping the renewal flame alive, you become free. Daily application. Take at least 20 minutes and quiet yourself within while breathing deeply. Is this meditation? Yes. Drink plenty of pure water. Spend time in nature and be grateful. Journal some renewal actions. Post for use later. All right. I love you guys. Blessings. Namaste. One more time, because this is just fun. We love it. Right. Have a blessed day. Love you guys.